Here are our picks for the 10 cutest underwater animals, and they include everything from an octopus to a shark. Number 10. Dumbo Octopus. Who said octopuses aren't cute? Look at this little guy. The eyes, button nose, and ear-like fins could put your pet bunny to shame. Because of fins that resemble the well-known fictional Disney elephant, we commonly know this cute little guy as the Dumbo Octopus. At least 15 species of Dumbo Octopus fall under the genus of deep-sea umbrella octopus, and yes, they're all this cute. Dumbo octopuses use their arms to steer while they forage for pelagic invertebrates to eat, and face very few predators with the exception of some diving fish, including tuna and sharks. Unfortunately, there's no chance you'll see one on a dive, as they inhabit the deep ocean, down to depths of at least 13,000 feet, or 4,000 meters. In fact, they're the deepest living of all known octopuses. Makes you wonder, what other adorable creatures are hiding in the deep sea? Number 9. Pufferfish. Next on our list is the pufferfish. While there are many kinds, the porcupine pufferfish is of special note. When deflated, its big-eyed, seemingly smiling face will bring a grin to any diver's face. Though the small critter may appear harmless, it can be dangerous. Some puffer species are among the most poisonous vertebrates on Earth, with internal organs containing tetrodotoxin up to 12 times deadlier than cyanide. A combination of sharp spikes on its outer body and its ability to inflate to almost double its size means that this little fish has a few natural predators. If you spot one on a dive, do not under any circumstance try to force it to artificially inflate, just to see it puff up. As you can imagine, gulping lots of water stretches out the fish's stomach as well as its skin. Swimming becomes very difficult for pufferfish when they're blown up to 3 times their normal size. They're already not the most streamlined swimmers, which is why they have this defensive tactic in the first place, and the puffed-up fish has lost even more mobility. A puffed-up puffer will basically drift along until it returns to normal size. Number 8. Castaciella carachame nudibranch. Any divers lucky enough to have seen the Castaciella carachame nudibranch in person will know why it's made our list. Its body and face resemble a woolly cartoon sheep, earning it the nickname Shaun the Sheep. They only grow to 0.2 inches or 5 millimeters and inhabit the Pacific in such places as Japan, Indonesia, and the Philippines. They're also one of the only sea creatures in the world that can perform photosynthesis. When these little guys eat algae, they suck out the chloroplasts and incorporate them into their own bodies. Usually nearly impossible to spot, show gratitude to your dive guide if they can scope out this cutie for you. Number 7. Beluga whale. Next on our list of cuties is the beloved beluga whale. With a sweet, round face that also seems to be smiling, belugas are the only white cetaceans and exclusively inhabit Arctic and subarctic waters. They possess a distinctive protuberance at the front of their heads called the melon, which holds an echolocation organ to help them seek out prey and navigate. They fall somewhere between a dolphin and true whales when it comes to size, with males growing up to 18 feet or 5.5 meters long and weighing up to 3,530 pounds or 1,600 kilograms. Females are slightly smaller, clocking in at 10 to 14 feet or 3 to 4 meters and weighing between 1,500 and 2,600 pounds or 700 to 1,200 kilograms. They're social animals and live in pods, communicating with each other using a diversified language of whistles and clicks. Because of their high-pitched calls, belugas are sometimes called the sea canaries. Number 6. Green sea turtle. Loved by divers and non-divers alike, the green sea turtle is one of the ocean's most recognizable critters. In the wild, a healthy turtle can expect to live between 80 and 100 years, while still maintaining an adorable face right into its golden years. Green sea turtles live throughout tropical and subtropical oceans around the world, although there are 2 distinct populations in the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. The word green in their name comes not from the color on their shell, which is olive to black, but rather from the green fat beneath the carapace. Just as with other sea turtles, they migrate long distances between feeding and breeding grounds. Many islands around the world feature hatching beaches, and turtles will travel long distances to reach the beach where they were born to lay their own eggs. Females crawl out of the water to dig nests and lay eggs during the night, and even more adorable hatchlings emerge all together in one large hatchling event sometime later and scramble for the sea. Number 5. Axolotl. Of all the animals on this list, the axolotl most closely resembles something from the cartoon imagination of a small child. Also known as a Mexican walking fish, the axolotl is actually a salamander. The feathery external gills protruding from the back of their head resembles a wacky hairstyle, framing their adorable face and tiny doll-like eyes. The axolotl's wide mouth means that it sometimes sports what appears to be a satisfied smile. Adult axolotls range in size from 16 to 18 inches, or 15 to 45 centimeters, although a size of around 9 inches or 23 centimeters is common. They live exclusively in the lake complex of Xochimilco near Mexico City, although they're thought to be near extinction in the wild due to urban development and subsequent water pollution. Invasive species such as tilapia and perch have also taken a toll. Number 4. Big-eye thresher shark. Although we rarely consider sharks cute, we'll make an exception for the big-eye thresher. With their big round eyes, these sharks resemble something that jump out of a Japanese anime cartoon. Most threshers measure around 13 feet, or 14 meters in length, and their small, frowning mouths make them look as if they're permanently apologetic. Their enormous eyes, which can measure up to 4 inches, or 10 centimeters across, are located in keyhole-shaped sockets, which allow the sharks to rotate them upward. These eyes are more than just cute, however. They're specifically adopted for hunting in low-light conditions. Big-eye threshers feed mostly on fish and squid and use their long tail, for which they're named, to stun their prey with whip-like strikes. Unfortunately, these sharks are targeted by commercial fisheries for their skin, fins, and liver, and are vulnerable to extinction. Although the thresher is found in temperate and tropical oceans worldwide, the only place to reliably spot them as a diver is at Malapascua Islands in the Philippines. Number 3. Bottlenose dolphin. Bottlenose dolphins are so charismatic and lovable that they routinely make not only lists of favorite sea creatures, but as one of our favorite animals on Earth. But not only are they adorable, they are also immensely intelligent. Sometimes called the puppies of the sea, their smiling faces, cheeky curiosity, and playful personalities are irresistible. They're the most common of the oceanic dolphins, living in oceans around the world. As for their intelligence, they've been noted as using tools as well as transmitting cultural knowledge from generation to generation. These highly social creatures also travel in pods, although adult males live mostly alone or in bachelor groups of 2 or 3 animals. They can live up to 50 years in the wild, subsisting on a wide variety of food including fish, shrimp, squid, and mollusks, eating up to 22 pounds of fish per day. Number 2. The boxfish. Next on our list is a diver favorite. Notoriously difficult to photograph, these camera-shy fish are nonetheless remarkably cute, particularly as juveniles. Known as the yellow boxfish, this adorable critter is shaped like a bright yellow box, covered in black polka dots, making them even cuter in their diminutive size, as they grow to only around 18 inches or 45 centimeters. They eat mainly algae, but will also dine on sponges, crustaceans, and mollusks. When stressed or injured, boxfish release a neurotoxin that can kill fish in the surrounding waters. Their bright coloration may be a treat for divers to see, but in the animal world, it's telegraphing a warning message to other creatures. Although their color and dots change with maturity, their sweet eyes and poultry lips remain. They live on reefs throughout the Pacific and Indian Oceans, as well as the southeastern Atlantic, starting in only 3 feet or 1 meter of water. Number 1. Pygmy seahorse. When it comes to sheer cuteness, we may have saved the best for last. Feast your eyes on the adorable, pinky fingernail-sized pygmy seahorse. They come in a few colors, depending on which Gorgonian fan they call home, but most are yellow or pink. There are several species, all inhabiting the Indo-West Pacific at depths of 52 to 131 feet, or 16 to 40 meters. They're so well camouflaged to match the fan they live on that they're almost impossible to spot, so enlisting a local dive guide is an absolute must. These shy creatures are also notoriously difficult to photograph, so if you do see one, be sure to give it some space and time to relax. If you love this episode about the ocean's cutest animals, make sure to hit the thumbs up and comment down below. And don't forget to watch our other videos and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, stay curious.